Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx. And I'm here to take care of the Gemini for Gemini season. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy June. I don't even usually record at this time of evening. I usually record in the morning, but I just felt really compelled to do the Gemini reading tonight. So we're going to get into it and see what's going on for Gemini, what you can expect. And I don't know how I'm going to do the monthly readings. I may split them up into elements this month because I really want to focus on my human design content. I really want to focus on building my human design platform on YouTube more than I have over the last several months. So bear with me as I am changing up the content a little bit on my page, on my pages and on here. And I'll still incorporate tarot, but I just have to figure out how I want to do it because a lot of you guys wanted to know a lot more about human design now. So, and I want to teach more about human design than just doing tarot. So we're switching things up and we're going with this. So thank you guys for bearing with me. And if you don't know what human design is, click the link in my bio to get your human design type. And you can read up on it there. And check out my other videos. I have a playlist on my channel. That's all my human design stuff I've done. So yeah, Gemini. So I already flipped over your cards for part of the pre-shuffle. I didn't mean to, but I just happened to see it. So I was like, let me just look at it. So let's talk here. We got surrender obsessive thinking and surrender negative thinking. Okay, so we are obsessing negatively. We are obsessively telling ourselves negative things. We're thinking negative thoughts. We are talking too much of these negative storylines. And I was just telling you, I was talking to you, Gemini, but also some other signs about with this new moon in Gemini, that was all about challenging these assumptions, challenging these narratives, these storylines that we've created in our heads. If you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So instead of getting caught up, you have to really be careful of what you're telling yourself. What thoughts are you allowing to just play like a record player every single day, over and over and over? Okay, so we need to change that up. Then we have upward and onward, and then we have there's a secret. There's a secret. So could be obsessing over something that you feel like is a secret, or you know there's a secret, or I don't know. Let's see. Why is there's a secret here? Why is there's a secret here? There's a secret. Why is there's a secret? Whoa. Protect your peace. Okay, so for some of you, you feel like something is being hidden from you, or you can't figure out something for yourself, for your life, for a relationship. And instead of like obsessing over trying to figure it out, all you can do is protect your peace and just try to stay grounded. Okay, the most important thing to remember is to stay grounded as much as you possibly can. Okay, so what does Gemini need to stop thinking negatively about or stop obsessing over at this time? What does Gemini need to... You have relocation. What does Gemini need to... Job loss or decrease? Some of you may have lost income or there's been a decrease of some kind and you're obsessing over what that means. Tell us more for change. What else is Gemini obsessing or thinking negatively about? Light or colored hair, hidden enemy. I don't know what this hidden enemy. This kind of feels like it goes with there's a secret. But why is the hidden enemy card here for Gemini? Oops. Why is the hidden enemy card here for Gemini? What or who is the hidden enemy? What or who is the hidden enemy here for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. This may be a person who claims to say that they miss you. Somebody that misses you, or somebody who tends to make you feel very guilty, or they claim that they are guilty of something that they have done to you. But that person looks to be like they have some type of hidden intentions here. But over here, for what you guys are obsessing about, you have relocation. So some of you are obsessing about when is the right time to move? When is the right time to initiate a change? When is the right time to do X, Y, Z? When is your manifestations going to come? There's just so much. There's so much that you could be worrying about. When is this long-term commitment going to come in that you're wanting? And obsessing about the timing of a situation for some of you, or obsessing about things that you have no control over, things you have no idea of when, what, how, where, why. And then you turn it not only into obsessive thinking, you turn it into negative thinking, where if it's not happening, you start to get like, oh, that means I'm not good enough. That means I'm this. That means I'm that. That means people don't like me. That means I'll never get blah, 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 blah. So it's just like a spiral. Some of you are going literally down a spiral of thoughts. And there has to be a place where you take back your control here of these thoughts and what else you're thinking about. So let's see, what is the solution for Gemini with dealing with this energy? How can they combat this energy? You have blessing in disguise, crying or release. I feel like things are kind of hidden from you on purpose, or you don't have all the answers for a reason. I think maybe this is like a test of your faith right now. This is a test of your faith, I feel like, and a moment to rest. This is not a moment to obsess, but a moment to rest, a moment to release. You need to rest and release right now. There's so much you got going on internally, and looking for answers externally is not going to really help you as much as you think. Like, for some of you, you're getting very obsessive for trying to find answers. And this reading is very similar to Sagittarius. It kind of mirrors my most recent Sagittarius reading, so you could have Sag placements there. But obsessively trying to figure out a solution to a problem, obsessively trying to know what to do next, know all these different answers. But it's a blessing in disguise. Whatever it is that you're worried about, you're feeling off about, it's a blessing in disguise. This point of time that you don't have the most clarity is to help you to find peace and clarity within yourself, to think before you act, to realign your dreams, your visions you have for yourself, to rest, to protect your peace, and know that everything will work out, and you don't gotta even obsess about all these things and worrying about these, whatever it is that you're worrying about. Some type of Gemini worries. But retrograde is about to end, so I think that you'll be feeling back to normal very soon, sooner than you think. But you gotta get a grip, man. And you have to be proactive, because Gemini and Virgo are most prone to anxiety issues, OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, because they're ruled by Mercury. Mercury is associated with the mind and thinking and communication. And so the lower side of Mercury can be obsessive thinking or negative communication or stuff like that. So you have to be very careful of slipping into that habit, that rabbit hole. Okay, what else is coming towards Gemini in June? What else is coming towards Gemini? What else is coming towards Gemini that they need to know right now? What do they need to know? Hermit card in reverse. I feel like you're disconnected from your external world because you're disconnected from yourself, or you feel disconnected from other people. Hermit in reverse, but it's really a disconnection from your inner self, from your own inner peace, from your own thoughts, your own feelings. I feel like this is a time to really do nothing and not worry about always having to do something. Like always being like, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to heal, I have to keep going, I have to keep it on. Like sometimes there is nothing to do. Like sometimes there's like literally nothing to work on in the moment. 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Some of you don't even know how to sit still. You don't know how to have an active rest. You don't know how to be okay with it being in an in-between. You don't know how to be okay with, if you're a generator, you don't know how to be okay with being in a plateau. You don't know how to deal with it. If you're a projector, you don't know how to manage and function in between invitations. If you're a reflector, you don't know how to wait a full lunar cycle, 28 days, to reach clarity. If you're a manifesting generator, maybe you just don't know how to not act upon an idea that you get right away. Manifester, you don't know how to wait, because manifester has 80% rest, 20% work. Some of you don't know how to take the full 80% to rest. So y'all need to sit down somewhere, okay? Sit down somewhere, because there's some burnout with the Knight of Wands in reverse. There's disconnection from yourself because there's just so much of obsessing about how to function in a relationship outside of yourself. Like why it's like something with a decrease, or something that you're not getting from something or somewhere, whether that's emotionally, physically, mentally, whatever. And it's causing you to get very obsessive and think about, how can I get it? How can I get this? How can I get this? But there's nothing to really get right now. There's not. And it may feel like there's always something to get, but in hindsight, maybe not as obsessively as you may make it seem. Anything else? Chariot card in reverse. Things are come to a halt here. World card in reverse. There's still things to complete before you move on. There's still some stuff to be reevaluated, to work on in the present moment. Or some past stuff that's coming up. So thinking too much obsessively about the future and about this and about that and the third. How about you focus on stopping? Sorry, guys. I ran out of storage. I don't remember what the last thing I said was, but I think I was saying let's deal with these obsessive thoughts, this obsessive thinking, this negative self-talk, these thoughts. We need to deal with the thoughts first, because whatever your mindset is, whatever you think is kind of what you portray outwardly. It's what you project. Projectors. So if you're saying negative things about yourself, and you project that energy outwards, that's the energy that is going to be reflected back to you. Okay, so you gotta be careful. Manifester and manifesting generator, you have a motor connected to the throat, which means you manifest by speaking. Manifesting generators in response to something, and then you speak. So if you're saying negative things out loud, and this is not the same as like you having like intrusive thoughts that you don't want to have, those don't manifest. But like if you intentionally say things like, I'm so stupid and I'm this and I'm that, like those types of things, you have to be careful. So what other advice do we have for Gemini? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. There's a reason why you're not progressing, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's something outside of yourself that's wrong. It can literally be as simple as your own mindset is blocking things from coming in, because you're telling yourself, why I can't do this. Like, why can't I do this? And it can be as simple as changing the way you say things. Like, I can do this. I can manifest this. I can, whatever, right? But it's these negative, could be these negative storylines or thought patterns that you have that create this resistance that prevent things from coming in. There's a lot of blockages in your life, because most of these cards are in reverse, and a lot of these cards don't even come out in reverse. So, and you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse again, Three of Swords reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of like, what's it called? Not subtle, subconscious, I feel, issues here. Ten of Swords reverse, these internal blockages that actually are stopping you. Your own energetics are off. The way you think about yourself, or the way, like, it's like when you're too obsessive about something or somebody, you end up pushing it away. It's similar to that. That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling. Seven of Pentacles reverse. Like, when you want something too bad, you're too obsessed with it, you may end up actually having the opposite effect of what you want it to do. So instead of like, I know it's easier said than done, and this is where you can maybe ask for help or get some guidance. Maybe you need to talk to a therapist about how you can stop being so obsessed or obsessive about something, somebody, thinking about it too much, and why that is, why you have this attachment to it that is causing the blockage, is causing everything not to come to fruition. Like, I think everything is still going to blossom, everything is still going to fall into place, but it's negatively affecting you because you're obsessing about it, and it's causing you more stress on yourself, and everything's going to work out fine anyway. So it's like, you don't even need to worry about what's going to happen, and worrying does not make it happen any faster. It doesn't make it happen better. It doesn't make it happen worse. It's going to happen the way it's going to happen. So you don't even need to continue to worry about whatever this is. Okay? So, any affirmations for everyone? Okay. So don't complicate it. The truth is simple. You already have the answers. Accept people and situations as they are. It will bring you clarity and peace. So again, taking things at face value here, and just accepting things that you can see, what you can control, what's right in front of you. And it's like, there's nothing else you can really do. So there's a kind of like a halt in a situation where you're stuck, or you're just kind of like, okay, what's next? And there's nothing else for you to do. The only thing you need to do is stop obsessing about what you should do. Okay? So that's what we have for you, Gemini. So I hope that this resonates and you take your time. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And let me know how this resonated, all right? So thank you so much for watching, guys. I am at Tarot by Bronx. And stop obsessing on everything.